Heck of a challenge. They've got a nice team, really nice team. Alan Major's done a terrific job. I think defensively they're one of the best teams around, not just in our league, but that I've seen. They do a great job defending the basket, defending the paint, holding teams to low percentages, and I think they do a really good job of frustrating teams with their defense. So it'll be a heck of a challenge. They've got a great environment down there at Halton Arena. I know the place will be rocking, and they got a terrific record there. So, it's winning on the road in the Atlantic 10 is not easy, but our guys are excited, and we'll certainly go down there, put our best foot forward.
How much of any scout that you do on an opponent concerns how each of the teams has done against a common opponent? Like, how much would you look at their game against Richmond to determine how much you might be able to do against them, or is that not?
Not much against Richmond, just because we play so differently than Richmond, but maybe against UMass, who they just played. UMass presses some, so we'll look at what they did against UMass's full court pressure, although it's not the same as ours. We really try to have a feel for what a team's going to do against the press, and then obviously what they're going to run in the half court. Defensively, Charlotte is pretty consistent, so the way they play against Xavier and Richmond and UMass is going to be similar to the way they defend against us. So we try to get some tendencies there.
Have A-10 teams, in your opinion, adjusted to your press better than CAA teams might have been able to last year?
No, I thought some of the CAA teams did a terrific job against the press, and some A-10 teams have done a really good job against. I think to be honest, it comes down more to personnel. When you have a couple really good guards, you're tougher to press. It's just the reality of it. I think that's a huge factor, is the number of good guards you have. If you have one, there's some things we can do maybe to get the ball out of that guy's hands or tire that guy out. But when you have 2, 3, 4 high-level playmaking guards, those teams can be tougher to press.
Coach, has the week off been as productive as you would hope in terms of rest and on-court work?
Yeah, we've practiced pretty hard, so it's been good so far. We're only 2 days in with Monday and Tuesday's practice. We'll practice again today. Yesterday was really good. It was one of the most competitive practices we've had all year. I think for certain individuals, everyone's kind of at a different place at a different time, on any team. So for certain individuals, we're treating this week differently. Some guys, it's maybe more a little bit about rest. Some guys, it's more about getting them in the right frame of mind, getting them more aggressive. And hopefully by Saturday, we'll have everyone where we want them to be.
You're not put in 1-3-1, but you did play zone a little bit here recently. Is that something you're going to incorporate more? And if so,
Depends on the opponent. And we've always had zone in our package. You got to have it in so you can play against it in practice. But it depends who we're playing against and what they're doing. I don't really like to play zone, but at times it's been effective for us. It helped us a lot in the latter part of the year, both of the last 2 years. So we may mix it in some depending on who we're playing, but 2-3 zone isn't havoc. So we want to stay true to who we are, but at the same time, if it makes sense in a certain situation to stop a team, then that's what we got to do. You got to do what makes sense.
Is that DJ back Saturday?
I don't know. We've been in communication, and we're just trying to help him work through kind of a tough time. There's a chance he might be back Saturday, but he wasn't practicing as of yesterday.
Coach, obviously with the loss of DJ, people get to play some more minutes and need to look at some different people. Can you talk about Toyo's progression? Where do you see it?
Yeah, he's going to be a really good player here if and when he decides to get outside of his comfort zone. And he's a good worker. He does everything you ask him to do, but he needs to get tougher. He needs to be more comfortable being uncomfortable. But it's just a matter of time for him. I would not be surprised if he plays major minutes next year.